Greetings from Davis-Wade Stadium in Starkville, Mississippi. Another season of EA Sports college football kicking off here in Week 0. It's the Navy Midshipmen and the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
History was made in Starkville, Mississippi. Did you know that Davis-Wade Stadium for the Bulldogs of Mississippi State is the second oldest Division I-A campus football stadium, opened in 1914 as Scott Field. The cowbells are clanging every time you visit Starkville, Mississippi. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And the Bulldogs' kickoff unit is ready, and so is this home crowd. They've been waiting on the season, and here we go. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. So Navy's offense will have the football first. And here's the running back that will be the centerpiece of the ground game. Here in his senior year, hoping to make it his most productive yet. First play of the drive, read option right. Breaks the tackle. Got enough for the first. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start.
Got a little grass. It's a fumble. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Quarterback keeps it. Short gain on the play before he slides. Guys, we have a second here to talk about Navy. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working, because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this third down in Starkville. Setting up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. The midshipmen move the sticks with that powerful running game. The option, he'll keep it. And that ball is live in the backfield. And the defense jumps on him. They get that turnover.
Hey, you know it's really easy? It's easy to say, hey, quarterback, run out there, pitch off of that guy, and now your running back gets to go play one-on-one with somebody else. It's got to all work timing-wise. And the defense did a great job flying up, nowhere to go, make the play, make a quick decision, and you get the fumble and recover in the backfield.
They'll run this play from the pistol. Wilson will throw. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Addison. Makes it past the marker. There's some room. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. It's complete on the right side. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
He'll try it again. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29.
And if anything, this offense has proven one thing, man. They're stubborn. Like, they're going to continue to run the football. That's who they are. That's the identity. They haven't showed great numbers, and they haven't done an elite job, but sticking with it, make this defense play honest. Now here in a 3rd and short situation where they
got enough space. Touchdown, Bulldog. A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And here comes the Navy offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated.
Turning it on! Quick step and go! They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Keeps it on the option. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? He'll keep it again on the option. Maybe a crease. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense. There's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground. He gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And that's a better job by this defense. That's exactly what they've got to start doing more. He's had a lot of success on the ground. It's apparent. He will take off and move. So how do we keep him in the pocket? Get him behind the line of scrimmage, fluster him a little bit, and don't let him use those wheels.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive.
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. QB draw. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Mississippi State is on top as we get a look at the numbers so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Running inside. It's Addison. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to...
Here's a little room there. The 40, the 30, the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. They'll move the wide receiver. Snags a quick pass on the left. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
That's just a tremendous individual effort by the defender. He's able to defeat his block and get to the ball and get the ball down on the ground. Very, very nice job.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
He's got it. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Going to try to get it himself. There he goes. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Wilson to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Got it in stride inside the 20. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. The holding penalty will make it 1st and 20. The run inside. It's Addison. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Boy, he's over 100 now at 102 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. Motion from the wide receiver. Using his feet. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Offense in a bunch formation. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got his man in the middle. He's got enough for the first down, and he might get a few bonus yards if they call that a face mask. It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty, so important at the college level. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Wilson will throw. He lost one down the sideline. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots. You soften up the coverage. You get those safeties playing deep. That's going to open up your running game later on.
Catch in the middle. It's Burden. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Coming to the line, looking for that first down on third and short from the 29. Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that third down.
And I really like the belief and the discipline by this QB because he drops back. He wants to throw the football. He sees it's covered, but he says, I can go get it, and takes off and barely gets enough for the first down. But way to pull the trigger, run it, and run it with authority.
Looking for space. It's Addison. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Off play action. Here's a heat. Buried before he could blink. The Bulldogs using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Finding some room. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Navy offense sails out, ready to go to work. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think...
Makes the grab deep. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, midshipman. Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
And that's exactly what the offense needed right there. A touchdown here, and I know it's taken a while. They hadn't had a lot of success up until that moment. Late in the second quarter, they finally were able to punch one in the end zone, and that's going to give them some confidence now to take into the locker room here shortly at halftime, but they've got to play much better in the second half.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board.
Number 96, set to kick this one away.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Mississippi State sideline. There is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Could be an alley. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, we welcome you into the Week 0 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We kick things off with Boston College taking on the number 22 team, the BYU Cougars. And it's the Eagles with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now a look at some other games of note today, including a big upset with major implications.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Now back to your game in Starkville. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Davis-Wade Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Just about set to get this second half underway. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too. Just
breaks into the open. Got loose, made the big play, and took it down to the 31.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wilson to pass. They go to the wide receiver screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? He'll have enough to give Mississippi State a first down.
And that's got to be so frustrating for this defense. Man, he's already over 100 yards. Like, they're going to continue to feature him, especially on 3rd down. And so far, this defense, they can't find the answer. They can't get him to the ground. They've got to find something to slow this dude down.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
Run it with the fullback. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. Navy comes to the line facing 2nd and short. On the option. Pulls it on the option. Runs through a tackle. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it and runs it again.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Off the play fake. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Goes to the option. Keeps it himself. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And I'm not going to say this one's over, man, but once you start to get in the 3rd quarter and you've built this big of a deficit, every possession means so much, and you can't give them away, and they do. And they give it away with the fumble, and now they're going to really need this defense to bail them out, to make some plays, to force a turnover, maybe even score because they've built a good deficit.
On the run, it's Addison. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The play action fake. Complete. Oh, he's got some space. He'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You could tell, hanging in there, he knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
Now on first down from the 30. Gets the back moving. Wilson will throw. Dangerous screen into traffic. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively,
maybe just steamrolling the defense. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. Mississippi State lines up with a 1st and goal. From the red zone, it's Addison. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage.
Touchdown, Bulldog! Into the end zone for 6.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
PAT unit on the field. Wilson to pay. It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. And they'll knock him down.
The attempt at the two-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score. Mississippi State 34, leading 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Navy offense ready to go on the attack. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on in.
After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Doing it himself again. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give to the big fullback. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. So now it's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run the read to the left, looking for the 1st. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Here on the Bulldogs sideline, there is so much enthusiasm on the sideline right now. This running back has been brilliant today. Over 200 yards rushing, and he continues to run strong. The coaches told us he gets stronger as the game goes on. We'll see how much longer they keep him out there. With a big lead, he has been brilliant so far today. Guys, back to you.
All right, Holly. Just feeds the running back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. And
I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Wide open downfield.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. Wilson will throw. Complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Bulldogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw again. Now he's going to break the pocket. Got some room headed to the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Midshipmen will get things going here on offense. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
They'll power it inside with the fullback. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. Motion from the back. Looking for the corner on the jet sweep. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Keeps it on first down. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. And here comes the offense on second down. You waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first